Part of the whole Make America Healthy Again shtick, touted by Trump and RFK Jr. on the campaign trail, is that Americans need to have better food to eat, which, true, absolutely.
This is what most Americans innocently put into their bodies these days, and most alarmingly, into the bodies of their children.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is taking a stand against major food companies, accusing them of using harmful ingredients that are banned in other countries. He claims these companies have been allowed to poison American children and is now pushing to remove these dangerous foods from store shelves. Are everyday foods more harmful than we realize? Store-bought bread might look soft and fresh, but it often hides a long list of harmful additives. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has raised concerns about chemicals in our food, bread being a major culprit. One of the worst is potassium bromate, a dough conditioner linked to cancer and banned in many countries, yet still used in the U.S. To prevent mold, companies add calcium propionate, which some studies connect to ADHD in children. Then there are dough conditioners like datum and monoglycerides, which are also found in yoga mats, not exactly something you'd expect in food. To enhance flavor and shelf life, manufacturers add high fructose corn syrup, GMO beet sugar, and even sucralose, far more sugar than what's naturally needed for yeast. Light breads can be even worse, using extra sugar to mask bland taste. Even the appealing golden color often comes from caramel coloring made by heating ammonia, a known carcinogen. Many of these additives are linked to asthma, allergies, and hyperactivity in children. So while the bread may look perfect on the outside, it's what's inside that should concern you. Now, let's talk about potato chips. There's nothing better than crunching on a bag of potato chips while watching your favorite movie. The salty, crispy goodness is irresistible. But have you ever wondered what's really in those chips? Once you find out, you might think twice before reaching for another handful. First, let's discuss acrylamide, a chemical that forms when starchy foods like potatoes are cooked at high temperatures. It has been linked to cancer in animal studies, and researchers were shocked to find high levels of acrylamide in potato chips, making them one of the worst culprits when it comes to processed snacks. And that's just the beginning. To keep chips looking fresh and tasty, companies add sodium bisulfite, which is also found in some toilet cleaners. While only a small amount is used in chips, here's where things get concerning. When sodium bisulfite mixes with vitamin B12, it can create a toxic reaction. Some potato varieties are naturally rich in vitamin B12, meaning your favorite snack could contain a dangerous combo you never even knew about. Then, of course, there are the preservatives, artificial flavors, and colorings that give each chip its perfect look and taste. The endless variety of flavors may seem exciting, but those extra ingredients can lead to inflammation, digestive issues, and even long-term health risks. The truth is, homemade potato chips are way healthier. You control the ingredients, skip the chemicals, and still get that delicious crunch. So next time you're craving chips, maybe try making your own. Your body will thank you. Candy is another food we all know isn't exactly healthy. But have you ever stopped to think about just how bad it really is? Sure, it's a fun treat, but beneath all that sweetness lies a recipe for disaster for your teeth and overall health. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about your teeth. Candy and sugar go hand in hand, and the bacteria in your mouth absolutely love sugar. When these bacteria feast on sugar, they produce acid that attacks your enamel, the hard outer layer of your teeth. This process, called demineralization, weakens your enamel and makes your teeth more vulnerable to cavities. Once the enamel is gone, there's no getting it back. And it doesn't stop there. The sticky film of bacteria called plaque forms on your teeth when you eat candy. If not properly cleaned, this plaque builds up and leads to gingivitis or inflamed, bleeding gums. If left untreated, it can develop into full-blown gum disease, which can eventually cause tooth loss. Sounds fun, right? But candy doesn't just mess with your teeth. It can take a serious toll on your entire body. That sugar rush might feel great for a moment, but in the long run, eating too much candy can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and even heart disease. Research also suggests that diets high in sugar are linked to depression and poor memory. It's like candy is sweet on the outside, but secretly plotting against you. The truth is, sugar is sneaky. It tastes good, makes you crave more, and is everywhere. But knowing the risks can help you make smarter choices. Maybe next time, you'll think twice before grabbing that second handful of candy. Burgers are an American classic. Whether at a backyard barbecue, a late-night fast food run, or a sit-down meal at a diner, burgers are everywhere. They're juicy, satisfying, and packed with flavor. But have you ever stopped to think about what's actually inside that burger and how it affects your health? The average American eats about 5 burgers a week, but what's really in them? Many burgers, especially those from fast food chains, are loaded with preservatives, fillers, and artificial ingredients. The meat itself is often sourced from factory farms, where animals are given antibiotics and growth hormones, which can end up in your body. Additionally, the buns are often made with refined flour, which has little nutritional value, and are loaded with sugar and preservatives. Toppings like cheese, sauces, and processed bacon add even more unhealthy fats, sodium, and chemicals. Chewing gum, a seemingly harmless habit, also has its share of hidden issues. Many gums contain lanolin, a waxy substance derived from sheep's wool, which is used to make the gum base chewy. While lanolin itself isn't harmful, sugary gum can contribute to tooth decay and gum disease. Even sugar-free gums often contain artificial sweeteners like mannitol and sorbitol, which can cause digestive issues. Additionally, excessive gum chewing can lead to jaw pain, headaches, and even TMJ disorders. For those with silver dental fillings, chewing gum might also release small amounts of mercury, posing potential health risks. Finally, tomato ketchup, a beloved condiment, has also come under scrutiny. Many store-bought ketchups are loaded with artificial additives, high fructose corn syrup, excessive sugar, and preservatives. These ingredients not only enhance flavor, but also contribute to health risks like acid reflux, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. The high sodium content in ketchup further adds to its potential dangers, making it a condiment best consumed in moderation. Ketchup, a once popular condiment, has been increasingly scrutinized for its potential health risks. Frequent consumption can exacerbate high blood pressure and increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, particularly for those already managing hypertension. The preservatives used to extend its shelf life may negatively impact metabolism and gut health. Canned mushrooms, often seen as a convenient meal addition, come with hidden dangers that many overlook. While generally safe, they pose risks such as food poisoning from Staphylococcus bacteria, which can survive the canning process and release toxins even after cooking. Botulism, a rare but serious condition caused by Clostridium botulinum bacteria, is another risk, especially with improperly sealed home-canned mushrooms. Defective conseams or cracks can also allow bacteria to spoil the contents. High sodium content from the salty brine and potential exposure to BPA, a chemical linked to hormonal imbalances, are additional concerns. Moreover, the canning process can strip away some of the mushroom's natural nutrients. While convenient, these risks might make fresh mushrooms worth the extra effort. Hot dogs, a beloved classic, carry serious health concerns. Classified as processed meat by the World Health Organization, they are a Group 1 carcinogen, with daily consumption linked to an 18% higher risk of colorectal cancer. Children who regularly eat hot dogs face a higher risk of brain tumors and leukemia. High levels of sodium and saturated fat contribute to heart disease, while nitrates and nitrites can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Frequent recalls due to contamination with harmful substances like listeria, metal shards, or plastic further highlight their risks. Often paired with unhealthy sides, hot dogs transform into a nutritional disaster, far from the harmless snack they seem. Shredded cheese, while convenient, often contains cellulose, an anti-caking agent derived from wood pulp. While safe to eat, cellulose can affect the cheese's melting quality, making it dry and rubbery. Some brands have been caught mixing cheaper cheeses with high amounts of cellulose, misleading consumers. For the best quality, shredding a block of cheese yourself is recommended, ensuring better flavor and texture without unwanted additives. Jelly beans, with their glossy coating, often use shellac, a resin secreted by the lac bug. This substance, also used in furniture polish and floor coatings, gives jelly beans their shine, but may be unwelcome news for vegetarians and vegans. Similarly, vanilla flavoring has a surprising history. Castoreum, derived from beaver scent glands, was once used as a natural vanilla flavoring. While rarely used today, it remains a fascinating example of unexpected food ingredients. These revelations about everyday foods might make you reconsider your choices. Which of these would you give up, and which are too good to let go? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more in the next video.